Peace, Aries. Welcome to Adik Tarot. I want to thank you for joining me. Today I want to do a spread on the energies that we may need to release and let go of at this time. Now, yes, this message is for Aries. Anyone with Aries in their chart guided to my channel, you're more than welcome. Yet please keep in mind that this is a general message and it may not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this message intent is strictly for guidance. So Aries, let's get into this energy. Now, I've already meditated and prayed for us, Aries, and I shuffled the first two decks that we'll be using. I'm starting off with some energies from the 7 Energies Oracle, as well as I'm going to go back and forth to the tarot, just for us to get an understanding on this energy. Please bear with me, Aries. I am going to refer to the book and expand the meanings on these messages from the Oracle of the 7 Energies, just so we can get a better understanding on this energy at this time. Now, Aries, when meditating and pre-shuffling and praying for us, you know, there's a lot of staggered energy. There's a lot of stagnant energy at this time. It seems like there may be a lot of distractions. It's some energy of draining right now as well, Aries. So it could be a lot going on underlying, behind the scenes. And the first card that's brought to my attention talks about the underlying energies. Now this is the card of the number 33. See, I get the energy of like the streets is watching, there's someone watching. This message states to have your ears wide open at this time, Aries, the card of the number 33. Now for me, it's about your understanding of situations. It's talking about like your understanding of how you communicate, how communication works, you know, understanding the people that you're working with, understanding the energy that's coming to you, understanding the energy that you're receiving at this time. So it's important right now, Aries, to pay attention because balance is definitely necessary. This energy can be a lot of gossiping, a lot of talking, and again, a lot of distractions that may be trying to keep you away from being balanced, from understanding yourself, understanding others, understanding your mission, you know, etc. So I want to get into the expanded meaning. Ears wide open. Now the key concepts here talks about deep listening as a gift we give to others. Understanding someone else's needs, showing focused attention, and tuning into another, letting go of the ego's need to be heard. The world is constantly speaking to us and offering us clues about what is really going on beneath the surface of things. We all have the capacity to hear beyond the noise that reaches our ears. The challenge is when we feel misunderstood and unheard. When we feel insignificant, it's easy to over-explain ourselves in an attempt to get acknowledged. Now is the time to let go. Offer your attention as the great gift it is. It's time to stop multitasking, checking your phone, thinking of what you're going to say next, and doing all the other things that keep you from connecting fully. Whenever we are in a state of chaos and distraction, paying attention to only some of what is being said, we lose the ability to pick up on everything including that which is not being said. Deep listening is the way in which we immerse ourselves in the truth of the world. In this way, with our ears wide open, we also open our hearts and minds to understand more than what is conveyed through words alone. Opportunities arise from the subtle cues we miss when we are not 100% present. Purposeful, open listening is an act of true respect and intimacy. When you are in a space of receptivity, letting go of the need to be heard or to be right, you become expansive and alert to meaningful potential. Right now, keep your ears wide open and you will find more than you were searching for. So right now, it's about, instead of wanting to be heard so much, right now, Aries, instead of wanting to prove a point, it's about your understanding of yourself. It's about your understanding of the need to be balanced out here. It's about your understanding of what it is that you're setting out for yourself, what it is that you want, and being able to focus on it. And understanding the energies that brings this distraction. Understand, what is distracting you from opportunities, from getting to where you want to be. And this could be like negative self-talk, Aries. This could be doubt. This could be, again, the distractions of the internet, your phone, the TV, people, So right now there's an energy of feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Shields. It's like kind of being away from the crowd, or maybe feeling left out, not feeling part of a possible social group, not feeling part of your family, not feeling part of a connection. Some of us may feel like maybe being the black sheep of the family, feeling lost, losing hope in a situation. In some instances, this energy has an underlying energy of feeling, again, left out, feeling like you may have lost your identity. This could be, a lack of finances. At one time being in one situation, and now, things have changed. You may have had a job that, was part of your identity that, you no longer have at this time. And again, it's a feeling of feeling left out, a feeling of feeling lost, and feeling like that there's no one to turn to right now. With this energy, Aries, it's all about your perception of things. Understanding when one door closes, another one opens, being open to new opportunities, Aries, not focusing so much on what it is that you don't have, but think about what you do have. Think about how you are resilient. Think about how, if you are feeling down, think about at this time, the only way now is to get back up. You are not alone, Aries, and at this point, although you may have been self-reliant up until now, this is the time when you ask for help, connecting with your spirit guides, connecting with your spirit, listening to what you're feeling right now. Journaling is important right now. Prayer is important right now. Listening to your intuition, understanding the energies that, again, are surrounding you, that is trying to keep you down in this mental state. Understanding that, sometimes rejection is protection. Everything that glitters right now, Aries, is not gold, So it's really about your perception, especially, looking on the internet, that these are only pictures. These are possibly illusions. A lot of times what you see is not really what you get, you know? So when it comes to your energy right now, Aries, we have the card of the Eight of Shields. Now, the Eight of Shields right now talks about moving on to calmer waters. The Eight of Shields talks about setting that plan in order to move your life in a direction that you're guided to, move your life in a direction that you feel is best for you. Right now, if you're feeling left out in the cold, right now it's really about working towards your goals to get you to a better place. Understand again, when we feel down and we fall in certain situations, Aries, the only way is back up. And right now you have to think about your intentions. You know, are you trying to do this to get back at someone else? Are you doing this for the good of yourself and your family? Are you trying to be in a certain way depending on how others feel? Or are you trying to move in this way with honesty, with integrity? Are you moving in this way, you know, with your intellect? Are you trying to do the right thing that's going to be for the best of you, your family, etc.? You know, it's just about the reason behind what you're trying to do. Now, if you put the energy into work, you put your energy into a project, you put your energy into making something happen for yourself, as long as you have the right intent, Aries, as long as you work diligently, as long as you are focused on your goals, you can get to where you need to be no matter what. And right now, it's like in this energy, you feel like I got to get moving. I need to stay focused. The only way for me to get out of this situation is for me to focus. Not focus on what's outside of me. Right now, it's about focusing on you and your family and working to get out of whatever situation that you may find yourself in at this time. You're feeling it so strong, Aries, because you know this is about your finances. This is about your stability. There can be some Aries in this energy that is working towards something for just material gains, maybe just to look at, to see what others are, you know, to prove something to others. And with that intent, Aries, that can lead you right back down the rabbit hole when you don't have the correct intentions for your life. Now, you're feeling this so strong again because, you know, it's a cold world out here. And at this chapter, in this cycle of your life, you're understanding that. And understand that, you know, you may be walking alone right now. It could be cold right now. You know, things are happening slowly. You cannot lose your faith, Aries. You cannot lose your hope. And you just have to be patient through this process as well. Right now, Aries, in this energy, you may feel like, you know, at times you don't have the energy. You know, maybe again, overthinking these situations where just thinking about how long that it can take, just thinking about what all that is needed to do in this situation. Feeling like, again, you're alone and you don't have the support that you need at this time. So like it's rough, Aries, and at this point it's really about your mind over the matter. It's How much do you believe in yourself, Aries? You have all the tools inside of you. You've done this before. And I know, some of us may be getting older now. We've been in situations where we've been disappointed. Things, worked diligently on things and, had so much hope for a situation that didn't work out. So it's like you might be losing the energy to try and make something happen, losing hope. And at this point, Aries, you cannot give up hope at this time. I'm going to go to our next oracle card with some guidance on this energy and this problem. And it talks about being broken open right now, Aries. This is the card of the number 28. At this time with this energy, it's about you applying the wisdom that you have inside of you. It's about you applying the wisdom that you've acquired up until this point with the situations that got you to where you are right now. There's situations that you've learned a lot of, like, trial and error. And now it's time for you to distinguish, what needs to be built on. What do you need to put your energy into? And what at this time should be let go of? Really understanding that this is not getting you anywhere, and being in this certain energy is destroying you, Aries. You are entering a new cycle. No matter if you like it or not, the cycle of life is going to continue. They say time kind of waits for no one. Yet, at the same time, time is fluent. So don't let the illusion of time stop you from getting to where, or even putting the energy into going towards where you want to be. The card of the number 28, broken open, Aries. Key concepts talks about the gift of grief, being shattered as a result of loss, and the potential inherent in failure. There are situations in life when you see the value of loss, grief, and a broken heart. Yet it's not the pain or loss itself that must be the focus of your attention here. No, not even the story of what happened, the details surrounding what has brought you to your knees is as important as what results from the experience. Can you see this situation has broken you wide open, enabling you to have a greater capacity for love, compassion, empathy, and understanding? You cannot be the same person as before. The only way forward is to move through it without resistance or manipulation, without attempting to bargain with unseen forces, because none of your usual fallbacks can put you back together again. If you do fall prey to self-absorption or self-pity, it will just make it harder to get to the next gradual phase leading to relief. Yet, even if you are prolonging the inevitable, you will get there eventually. The gift is in accepting who you become as a consequence of integrating this difficult experience and allowing yourself to be more than you were. The wisdom comes at a high price, but the value of your experience of moving through and to the other side is unsurpassed. Love the you that is the result of being broken open by life's challenges and lessons. So it's like shit like this, Aries, could turn you bitter. Close your heart, make you angry. And when things like this happen, we have to really take accountability for ourselves. We have to take accountability for our own actions. When things like this happen, Aries, we have to be compassionate to ourselves at this time. We have to build ourselves back up. And these times is when we are to connect to our spirit. And these times we are to connect to that spirit, the spirit inside of us, connecting us to the divine spirit that's within us as well. At these times it's about us connecting to our inner child. At this time it's about us being our own best friend at this time, consulting within ourselves, nurturing that inner child that's been broken wide open because of results that leaded from work, from relationships with family, friends, etc. Connect with that inner child that, may not have appreciated what we had at the time and now it's gone. And, it's not about beating ourselves back up. It's about learning from these situations, Aries. And at this time, the energy that you need to release is the energy of the Five of Swords. Feeling this heartache, feeling, this mental anguish, feeling this energy of feeling like you have to win. Maybe you can't look bad in a situation. Again, worried about others and allowing situations that happen to turn us bitter and not allow us to see things for what they are. This energy can have us going against family, can have us going against friends. This energy as well, it's about, again, having your ears wide open to seeing certain relationships may have sabotaged you up until this point. The communication, the thoughts that you experience with others, as well as, what you're telling yourself. Our thoughts can be defeating us from going towards our destiny, going towards our goals. It's about really changing the perception of how you see this situation. Understanding how, what doesn't kill you is to make you stronger at this time. There are energies around you and possibly, as well as within you that is sabotaging your movement at this time. Negative self-talk, people wanting to win at all costs, trying to distract you from what you're trying to do. Ears wide open right now, Aries. It's about you listening to yourself. It's about, again, how much do you love yourself at this time? Are you going to overcome this negative energy, this mental anguish, these thoughts that got you clouding your judgment at this time? This is the energy that you need to release. Any energy that is trying to make you feel defeated within you, or this could be someone outside of you in a relationship or what have you. This energy can transform into the Ten of Cups, Aries. This energy can transform into when you put your energy towards what it is that you want and not harboring on what you lost and what you don't have, what it is that you want to gain. That can guide you through, Aries. Looking at the bigger picture in all of this, looking at the lessons that you learn in all of this, applying the lessons, understanding that anyone that claims that they love me, that can say some bullshit to me to hurt me and don't care about my feelings, isn't for me. Any feelings that I'm having that's stopping me from going towards my goals and moving out of this anguish that I'm in is not for me right now. And it's about mind over the matter right now. How much respect and love do you have for yourself? You rise above this, Aries, with the energies of the Eight of Cups. Walk away. You put a lot of time, you've invested a lot of emotions into a situation, yet it's not fruitful. It's not giving you the benefits that you thought that you was going to get from it, and it's okay. Yes, you put a lot of emotions in it. Yes, you put a lot of energy. Yes, you invested a lot in this situation. And no, you didn't get exactly what you wanted out of it. But this right here, Aries, is to make you strong enough to know when to love yourself and when to save yourself and when to walk away. So our next card talks about or gives us advice and assistance on this energy. It talks about a powerful move. This is the card of the number 15, Aries. And in this energy, it's about you acknowledging what is bringing you conflict. You acknowledging what's bringing you confusion, what's challenging you at this time in order for you to regain the balance in your life. It's not about trying to prove yourself to others. It's not about trying to win up on others. It's about saving yourself and your family, Aries. It's about understanding and leading as an example even for your family, where, if your children are in relationships, it's about teaching them to love themselves, to understand that they don't have to settle in bullshit and they can walk away from what's not serving them. Although we may have to rebuild, you can, no matter what. So a powerful move, Aries, is needed at this time. And for some cases, a powerful move did get you in this situation, thinking, again, you were making a powerful move, yet it left you in confusion, it left you in chaos, it's left you in conflict. The key concepts here talks about action, movement with purpose, effort, putting into motion your intention, making choices from an empowered and thoughtful place for positive change. The time for rest is over. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intention out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into action. How do you approach your relationship to the invisible world as it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique whole and worthy of being do you recognize yourself as a unique, whole, and worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable and whose life has meaning? You are a mighty co-creator, so step into the power and see your intentions manifest in the world. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self and take a conscious step towards your dreams. To take steps toward your intended experience, start first with the way you think. Let curiosity be the focus now, and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming past expectations. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intention. Then step into the magic just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying, whatever describes the changes in your life, know that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the thing that needs to be done. All will be better than well. And that's something to look forward to at this time. Setting your intentions, Aries. Certain things that we go through in the past, that didn't work, is again a lesson to teach us basically what not to do in relationship, what not to do with our finances, what not to do, with family and, friends, and people who not to participate and, play these ego mind games and things with. Every day we wake up, Aries, we have another chance to get right. And understanding what doesn't kill us, it makes us stronger. And at this time, it's important for you to keep going right now. Don't give up. Connect with your inner child right now. Have compassion for yourself, Aries. You don't need this acknowledgement from anyone else. Right now, it's about taking care of you. It's about connecting to spirit. It's about understanding if somebody doesn't want to deal with you, you're not working at this job anymore. Understanding that, saying how rejection is protection. Your spirit is being protected at this time. A change is needed at this time, that you didn't want to take that responsibility to make the change yourself. But now, because of circumstances, you have to choose yourself right now, Aries. Spirit is with you. Your inner child is with you, You could be having a child. You may have a spirit child. But the answers are here for you, Aries. You have that. It's energy around you, though it might feel clouded, though it might feel cold. Your ancestors' spirit, again, that inner child in you is here with you. You are not alone in this situation. And what you're to learn from this energy, Aries, is learning about excuse me. For some of us, you're learning about you with the Queen of Shields. You're learning about your capabilities to materialize anything that you desire when you put your love into something, when you put your compassion into something, and when you're doing it for the good of us all, when you're focused. Some of us are going to learn about an energy around us, or that we've dealt with, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo that is self-indulgent, only thinking about themselves, thinking about materialistic things instead of love, compassion, understanding, helping. And we're learning about being selfish. And this could be our energy that we're learning about ourselves, where understanding that it's not just about the material gains. It's really about stability, having a strong foundation, helping others, guiding our children, being grounded within ourselves, being grounded within our relationships. Most times when we only think about the material aspects of life, and I notice for myself, we at times tend to lose out on great loves in our life. We we tend to lose out on the support from our family. Sometimes, with the material, just the material aspects of life, we start to see, the people that just want to take from us. Especially we see those like when we have, how the energy, clings to us. And then we see how when we're without, that energy is not around at all. This energy is here right now to get you to appreciate life, your life, Aries. Appreciate yourself, appreciate what it is that you do have. Appreciate being able to have the opportunity right now you can change your circumstances. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you want that strong foundation, if you want, to have something to leave for your children, to leave that legacy for your children, you still have that opportunity. It's about putting your intent to the right things, Aries, to get what it is that you want. It's about not understanding that it's more to this life than material gains. It's about understanding how to be grateful for the beautiful blessings that we have in the present moment. So let's clarify, Aries, and see what other energies that we get here. So right now, no matter what it is that you've been through, right now it's time to move forward. It's time to work on your craft. It's time to, put your energy into your stability, what's going to be best for you and your family. And at this time, anyone that is trying to hold you back, anyone that is going against you, they not with you, Aries. They're a distraction, and they're trying to hold you back. They're trying to discourage you, and they're trying to win up on you at this time. And it's really, it's about what people say. It's not always about you trying to be right, you trying to prove yourself right. Listen to these motherfuckers, Aries. Listen to the thoughts that are coming to you, the people that you're around right now. It's really time for you to use your discernment at this time, Aries, because justice, you're going to get your justice for this. Especially when you find balance and you see what's under the surface. You around people talking about, gossiping and feeling like they're better than someone. Look at that energy that you're around. Look at that energy of this person that's always has some type of chaos going on, that is causing confusion. Looking at this energy that wants to win up on you, Aries. Judgment is being called right now. For some of us, we might be experiencing some karma because of the ways and our actions that we chose to take in the past, by possibly just thinking about finances. At this time, many of us may be being humble right now. And it's not for you to beat yourself up in this energy. It's for you to have compassion for yourself, because it's possible you're not going to get it from no one outside of you. Who's stopping you from wanting to celebrate? Who are you socializing with that could be keeping you away from moving and working towards your goals and focusing? I remember years ago listening to Steve Harvey, despite, whatever he's going to, I mean, he shows happiness with what he's in his relationship or what have you. But he was stating that when you have a goal, when you're trying to establish or accomplish something, you have to be like that horse with that blinders on, where you're only focused on what's in front of you. You're focused on the goal. You're focused on the mission. You can't let outside influences take you away from your focus at this time, Aries. Knowing that right now it's about working now to get to that point where you can celebrate. It's not about trying to prove to others that you got it when you're still working to achieve it. You want to be able to celebrate with those that you love, Aries. But right now, you have to be the leader of yourself, the leader of your own path. Again, if they not with you, Aries, on this journey, they are against you. If people are not working with you, they are against you. There could be a group of females that you may know or you may be somewhat engaged with, wanting to celebrate with, and these could be the same people that are trying to influence you away from working towards what you want to do. They can be working against you, Aries, to stop you from focusing on your goals. So right now and again, it's about having balance. It's about using your discernment at this time. Understanding, when we're trying to get to a next level, the people that we associate with, who we sit in at this table with, who we're eating with or what have you, are a reflection of us. So, you have to watch the crowd that you keep and understand if you're dealing with people that's not trying to elevate, you're dealing with people that don't have goals, you're dealing with people that's not focused. And you have to make a decision for yourself. You have to, be the ruler of your soul, your kingdom, your body, and make a decision to stand up for yourself. Make the decision to be your own leader, Aries, and not needing anyone to, not needing anyone to come with you, because everybody is not going to come with you on this journey. Everybody is not focused like you. Everyone, doesn't tap into their power, doesn't tap into their capabilities, and this is what you must do at this time, Aries. There is an energy that you need to move away from at this time that wants to one-up on you. You have an energy that is possibly in some type of competition with you. This could be someone that you are dealing with that might be focused on only partying and bullshitting and drinking and celebrating, and this is keeping you away from establishing your kingdom right now. You have to watch the crowd you keep, Aries. You have to have your eyes wide open, understanding that people that's mingling and all around you talking about this person, talking about that person, they talking about you when you're not around as well. These people that call themselves your friends, call themselves your family, call themselves your partner, but when it goes to it, when it comes to communicating, they don't give a fuck what they say to you. They only care about winning up on you, having control over you. And these people, this energy is trying to just cause you conflict, confusion, confliction, and challenges in your head. And this is the energy that you have to find balance and walk away from. This energy is immature, Aries, and if you continue in this way right now and don't decide to see this situation for what it is, it's going to leave you stuck. It's going to leave you sitting back watching others win when this could have been you. Moving past this energy, Aries, they're not going to do nothing but sit back and watch you, be spying on your happiness because they tried to block you from it. You rise above this, Aries, because this energy right now leads to nothing but destruction. Especially when you're not able to put your energy into something that you love, doing what you love. If you're not putting your energy into loving yourself, establishing a foundation for yourself, if you keep looking outside of you for this validation, it's going to cause whatever you built or whatever you have, it's going to crumble. And instead of letting it happen, letting the universe, you settling in it and the shit just blows up in your face, you can take the step to crush down anything that's unstable right now. And more than likely, it's your thoughts that's unstable because of this energy that's around you, that's trying to distract you. You know what's not serving you right now, Aries. And even if it is family, even if it is friends and, a lover, this is a lesson that I learned a while ago about how you don't let these situations make you bitter. You let make these situations make you better. And it's not about taking away that love. Especially when you have invested so much, but you have to be able to be discerning to look at situations where people are incapable of changing. Everybody goes, their way and they learn how they do. But right now it's really about being accountable for you. This is kind of asking you again, how much do you love yourself? Are you going to settle just to say that you have something, yet it's not growing? It's not bringing you any benefits? It's stalking. It's immature with communication. This energy thinks they know it all. This can be your energy, Aries, or this is someone that is in your energy that you're dealing with at this time. People that you're surrounding yourself with, that's stopping you from focusing on what you need to focus on at this time. It's stopping you from being your best self. At this time, Aries, in your new beginning, it's about you seeing these things for what they are and putting your energy into your fulfillment. About putting your energy into your children, putting your energy and moving with your inner child, moving with spirit, Aries. And what you're to learn from this, again, you learn what not to do with your time, with your money, with your thoughts. It's not about, being in a competition. It's not about being better than anyone. It's about stability, Aries. It's about doing the right thing. It's about being the leader of you and not being easily influenced by others. These are lessons that we need to learn at this time. Are you the leader of your life? Are you the leader of your pack? Or are you following? So we might have got in this situation by dealing with people, places, and things that not the best for us. And right now it's like there's being a wake-up call. Right now judgment is being called. When we don't make decisions for ourselves, when we are easily influenced by others, it can lead us astray. For some of us, this energy is causing awakening with us, connecting us back to our spirit, connecting us to our soul, connecting us to our inner child, connecting us to our higher self. And you can thank the haters right now. Without this lesson, you wouldn't be who you are right now. So it's not about what you've been through, it's about how you choose to get through it. Are you going to let this situation make you, Aries, or will you let it break you? This lesson is to learn to walk away from thoughts, people, places that's not benefiting. This lesson is to learn about, who we acquaint ourselves with. What I hear that saying, how you're only smarter than the 3 people that surround you or something like that. But I want to sit with bosses. I want to sit with, stars. I want to sit with intellectual individuals. I want to sit with people that know how to move righteously. Our last energy is for advice, Aries. Again, this is an end of a cycle, the card of the number 10. Close encounters. Again, it seems like it's again about who we choose to affiliate ourselves with. Let's see what this meaning is talking about. Close encounters talks about vulnerability as a strength. Letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths. Setting healthy boundaries. This is a time of connection that let's say it again. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are so many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that is the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendships, and laughter. We aren't meant to be alone, yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step out from behind that barrier and engage all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength, as you choose to live in integrity and without artifice. Even if in your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live in this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounter will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. So it seems as, you might have been in a situation where people are not revealing them true selves. People are putting up a front, and in this energy you may have been. And because of these fronts and things right now, you've been broken wide open to see the mask that people wear, even the mask that you might have been wearing in this situation. This energy is trying to tell you to love yourself, Aries. Be the real you, be the true you. Love you, Aries. So, I want to end this with some messages from our angels and our ancestors. Be your authentic self at this time. It's no need to wear a mask to try to just to fit in. Whatever that's not helping you grow right now, Aries, it's not for you. And it's important for you to make this decision for yourself, or some of us may be forced to make this decision because we wanted to settle, we wanted to fit in. We celebrated with the wrong people, working on the wrong things. Some people just been working just to get their own benefits out of a situation, and that had nothing to do with you, and you might have allowed it. Someone was selfish here. And this situation broke you open. For some of us, this plan that they had, it didn't work. This powerful move that they thought they were making by trying to associate with you, wanting to manipulate you, trying to one-up on you. This reading is asking you to take your power back, Aries. We have the energy of the night, to be brave and to be honest. This is beautiful. We got the energy of the Lord from our angels and our ancestors, telling you to take charge with authority. And with the energy of the sun, enjoy success, enjoy happiness, Aries. Just want to read a few of these messages from the Knight, the Lord, and a Sage. Alright, so the Knight's message. This is card 46. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. The energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. If you are in a space where there is opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity, because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. This card also brings justice. If you are longing for justice, please note that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you have made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you're feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. The message from the Lord is saying to take charge with authority, Aries. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There's no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You're being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings the energy of ambition and can show you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you truly are. The last energy is from the Sage, Aries. Be devoted and committed. Be willing to go the whole road. Excuse me. Be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. Devotion is a powerful energy. Right now, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding you are not only a body but also a soul is all you need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. Go for it, Aries. Listen, I hope that this message helps someone. Be the boss, Aries. Don't let anybody try to boss you. You are the boss, Aries. Listen, please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined. Again, this is Adik The Truth Tarot, and I hope to see you next time. Peace, Aries.